Chivalry 2 is incredible. It came out today and I'm already calling it, bro. It's so much better than Mordau. Like, I was honestly expecting a pretty shitty game here. I was expecting a shitty sequel to, a decent first game that had good potential. But Chivalry 2 right now is kind of blowing my mind. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? I'm Treyllo. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Chivalry 2 literally just dropped today. I'm going to give you guys some of my first impressions on the game and why I think it's actually going to do a lot better than I think most people expect. Only on the Epic Games Store, which is unfortunate, but other than that, it's got everything going for it. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more of this content. And also join my Discord down below. We're almost at 100 members. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Chivalry 2 is a big step up from Chivalry 1, as it should be, because Chivalry 1 came out a while ago. Notably, the first thing that you're gonna realize when you play is the movement system is no longer janky. The movement is actually responsive, and your character doesn't feel like a big clunky knight anymore as much as he feels like an actual character. The combat feels so much better simply just because the movement isn't janky anymore. Pressing WASD isn't so choppy from left to right anymore. It's good stuff, man. I'm really happy to see that major change. Along with that is the new dodging mechanic that actually is a good dodge. It's probably one of the best dodges I've ever seen in a game. It actually creates space on your opponent, which allows you to actually do other stuff. It's actually a good dodge. And the combat is at a peak level right now, guys. Arms and legs are flying off all the time. Your body actually deteriorates over time as you're playing. Your animations change depending on how injured you are, and your stamina bar changes. Pieces of armor can fall off and you can lose your weapons. There's a lot of attention to detail in the combat, and that goes right into the fluidity of it. Chivalry 2 also comes back with something that I think will make it last a longer time than ever, and that's an actual progression system. There were always levels in Chivalry, but now the levels unlock subclasses for each main class. That gives you new weapons to choose from in that class and new special abilities. On top of that, each weapon and class have their own special strikes when you press Q, which makes every class more unique. Also coming back in Chivalry is the customization for all your classes. You use coins that you get in game to buy new items and new swords and new weapons, and it's actually cool. There's a rarity system and there's all types of cool cosmetics, like always. I mean, it's a night game. Shit's always OD. But they've really managed to nail the large scale combat. Chivalry has a player count of 64 players, which means 32 on 32 battles. I mean, that's Battlefield 5 size. Somehow though, in those large battles of people clashing with long swords and shields and shit, it still stays fluid. And that's something I feel like Mordau wasn't always able to keep going for. A lot of the time in Mordau, the big battles felt interruptive and it felt like everyone was canceling out each other constantly, but in Chivalry it feels like it actually would. I mean, it's a bloodbath of people swinging swords, losing arms, losing heads, and it's all fun as shit. Chill! Simply because Chivalry just polished all the combat details with each weapon and each character's strike, it makes it so much better. This game also offers new ways to counter your opponent, like shoving, bro. Now you can cancel people's animations both with kicking and shoving, just adding another layer of element to the smoothness of the combat. Like when you're in a 1v1 with people in this game, it really is a test of skill, and it's different than Mordau. Mordau is more with, the sword skills and feinting and getting someone to fake block. But because Chivalry has, a block meter instead of, a block timed or a block animation that's just a quick second, it makes the combat all that much more skilled with knowing your opponent and what weapon they have and knowing how to work around that. The game looks beautiful in both third and first person perspective and plays smoothly just as well in both. Overall, I think this Chivalry 2 is going to blow Mordau out of the park, bro. Mordau is already dying, but this shit is just sealing the coffin, bro. It took me strength to get off the game to make this video. The combat is addictive, the maps are interesting and fun, and the large scale combat isn't like any other medieval game. I'm really impressed they were able to get this out. I mean, this is peak engine combat. If the game runs smoothly and has beautiful graphics, I mean, everything is going for Chivalry 2 right now. And if they continue to add DLC expansions, we could be seeing a next game. I really was not expecting Chivalry to actually beat Mordau at all. I thought Mordau was one of the best sword fighting games I've ever played, and that's because it was. But after playing Chivalry 2, I've seen that it can be a little bit more arcadey, but still be more fun. I think Chivalry 2 will last a lot longer than Mordau did, like Chivalry 1 did. I mean, Chivalry 1 was played for a while until Mordau came out. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it here, but this is definitely a game you want to pick up if you haven't. It is $40 and it is only on the Epic Games stores, which can deter some people, but I don't think that should matter for this game. I think you should give it a try. It's a fucking blast, especially with friends. This could be one of the best games that drops in 2021. Actually, you can't be Resident Evil 8, but you know what they say. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more of this content. Let me know what you guys think of Chivalry 2 and if you're gonna buy it. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. A nigga
tryna tap in, yeah, I think she know that. She say baby first, yeah, you gotta fucking show that. Kinda cute with the Hollywood accent, but she so bad, yeah, nigga gotta hold back. Stole your bitch and she don't wanna go back, cause she opened up.